So I am watching the show Evil, and I was talking to my husband about this last episode that we saw, and that it does a great job of showing the theme that it wants to focus on during the episode. And I think I took that as a great writing lesson, because oftentimes as authors we are asked to show and not tell. And I think when it comes to that lesson, the show Evil did an outstanding job in this episode. And this is the episode that is titled C for Cop. And it starts with a scene that lets you know, by showing you the inequality that is there when it comes to how police officers react to someone with melanated skin, so either darker complexion or they're African American, and you see that it's just, but there's no like narrative, there's no explanation or anything like that. You see that's the scene, and then as the show progressed, then it continues to emphasize that point once again without really having any narrative in there, just showing the not the reader, right, but showing the audience like why that is the thesis or the focus of that show, of that episode in that show. And here we see there are three characters, right? African American priest, we have a white lady, and then we have the Indian scientist in there. And then they were talking about how many times they have gotten stopped by police. And then the African American priest said 5 times. And he has an app that records it. And then the Indian scientist was like, oh yeah, I have the same app. And when the African American priest states that he has been stopped 5 times, the white lady is like, in how many years? And he, or something like that, he's like, no, in like 2 months or something like that, like a very short time span. And her mouth just drops open. And I was telling my husband, I was like, that is so amazing how they portray that. That was like perfect, right? But then it doesn't just stop there. Then it goes on towards the end of the episode when the white lady who killed somebody, right, then gets saved by the color of her skin, because the cops go to her house. She's crying, right? Somebody's in my yard. I swear I saw somebody in my yard, but she's seeing hallucinations or evil spirits or whatnot, right? And then the cop that comes is also her friend, along with another cop. And the cop says, don't worry, you need to watch it. Don't worry, I'll just say a black man ran through here and then ran away. And I looked at my husband, I was like, do you understand now the thesis?